It's Rocky Mountain Sasquatch. The following report is from a man that has had a couple of Bigfoot sightings over the last 50 years in locations that don't surprise me. One in Oregon, the third most recorded Bigfoot sightings in the world, and then the other in the Olympic Peninsula of Washington. Washington is the number one reported Bigfoot sighting location in the world, and the Olympic Peninsula is arguably one of the top reported sighting locations in Washington. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so that you can get notifications of the 2 or more videos we post each week of Bigfoot captured on camera, Sasquatch sighting reports, and investigation videos into these locations. R. Alexander writes RMSO. I am 73 years old and have been up close to these beings. Had rocks thrown at me in Oregon Silt Coos Lake while fishing for largemouth bass. 1972, I caught the state record and was getting rocks thrown at me. In 1977, I saw 4 Bigfoot. 2 were nearly 12 feet tall, the woman was about 8 feet tall, and the child was 5 to 6 feet tall. I was coon hunting with my dogs one night on the Olympic Peninsula near Key Center. Moonlight night, my hounds were on the track, so I sat down waiting for them to tree a coon. They went silent, and it was moonlight night. You could see without a flashlight. As I was sitting on a log, I heard loud talking sound. It almost sounded like English, but it was them walking through the sala brush that was 4 feet high, and I could see their knees. The young one run past me. The 2 males and the female were walking side by side as I was watching them coming toward me. I heard a branch break behind me, and it was my 3 dogs curled up laying right behind me. Within seconds, they were in front of me, and the biggest one stopped and raised its head, and they stopped as he lifted his head and took a big sniff and turned his head and looked at me. They were about 15 feet from me when they stopped. I had my rifle laying across my lap as the big one leaned into me with his mouth and was gritting his teeth, and he had flat teeth, just like us, and human faces. That's then. Now 2021 to present time in eastern Washington. My brother has a ranch there, and they moved in. I have been feeding them for 2 years, leaving apples during hunting season. My son and I have found tree structures on the ranch, and we found a huge tree structure near Bonaparte Lake Trail Road by Chisa, close to Oroville, Washington. The green forest pic and the screenshot are the same pictures. These are at the tree structures that I took with my iPhone and changed to black and white on my computer after talking with Mark's YouTube channel. I was amazed that there were 5 watching us at the tree structure. I live in Everett, Washington, and the track picture is taken right behind the Costco store in Smoky Point, 10 miles north of Everett. I would be happy to take you over to my brother's ranch if you would like to investigate. R. Alexander. Not a believer, a knower. Hi, Alexander. This is RMSO responding. We appreciate hearing from you and about your close face-to-face encounter with one of several Bigfoot that were around you while you were sitting there on a coon hunt at night. The big one, more than likely it was the alpha male that leaned toward you, gritting his teeth. I wonder if that was an intimidation display, or perhaps it was out of frustration, because it sounds as if they may have walked up on you at night, not knowing you were there, until they could smell you from a close distance. And we all know they do not like to be surprised. They're master of the forest, and they usually know you're there miles and miles before you see or hear them. Our team goes on a few week-long expeditions into the Pacific Northwest of Washington, Oregon, and North California every year because it's the number one reported hotspot in North America and the world. If anyone else has had a Bigfoot sighting, photo, video, or recorded vocalization of the creature, please email our team at rmsobigfoot@gmail.com. That's rmsobigfoot@gmail.com. If you would like to remain anonymous, we always honor that request. Hope you all enjoyed Alexander's report and a look around a Bigfoot sighting hotspot. Keep on watching. We're going to keep on squatching.